I think when someone tends to not use enough space, it's either because they're insecure, they're insecure. What they play, the little that they play isn't going to be enough, or they're insecure with their time because often filling up the space, like doubling up, for instance, is a safe way to sort of stay in time. This goes especially if you're playing solo, if you're playing solo piano, the tendency is to always have something that's telling you where this is. Took me years to realize you don't have to do that. You just have to feel it confidently internally, and then you can leave space. But that goes with playing with a group, though. I mean, just listen to Miles Davis. I mean, it's cliche to say, but Miles Davis, Ahmad Jamal, Count
Basie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lester Young.
Bass. I mean, these are all people with beautiful sounds. Jim Hall.
Lee Konitz.
Beautiful sounds. So the more beautiful your sound is, the less you can play, and your ideas are solid, then you can play less. And you're listening not only to yourself, but to the group. That's the other thing I find. If people are playing a lot of notes, sometimes it means that they're ignoring some of the other things that are coming from the other musicians, things that they could leave space for, to create more of a conversation, or to just be open to some ideas that are flowing in from the other players. Having said that, I mean, like Bill noted, it's like some of my favorite players are also, I mean, Coltrane in much of his career, played a lot of notes. But he could play a ballad. He could play the hell out of a ballad. And of course he allowed space. He allowed for his band to stretch out, but I think that's, and as someone who, and I do things like in a non-jazz context, like some studio work that isn't, that's all about less is more. And that also has taken me a long time to remember that. And I think those lessons that I learned in some of those contexts definitely apply to any context, that less is usually the better choice, but that depends on your choices.